Let's go, guys. Answer the question. Does everyone have a piece of computer paper and a piece of line paper? Let's go. You got pencil there? Don't put away. Thumbs away. Almost there. Here's the question. We're about to go over it in just a second.
What's the white paper for?
We're going to go over it in a second. So, we're going to go through a bell ringer real quick, guys. And we're going to, actually, if you want to, actually, please get your notes out from yesterday. I'll check for those as well. But what we're going to do today is we're going to do a bell ringer. We'll go over it real quick. Then we are going to talk about comparing apartheid to Jim Crow again, to the segregation laws. So get your notes out for that. We're going to do a quick activity with that. And then I'm going to give you all your all's assignment, which is an apartheid brochure. Please pay attention. Talking. Work. Stay quiet. So put what you think down. Is it just an opinion question? I want to see everyone writing. Give this an attempt. Real quick and throw it out first. All right, guys, put what you think down. It's just an opinion question. There are no wrong answers. So put what you think down. Make sure your notes are out too. You see the board?
Mm-hmm. You can't see what's on it, but.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
So zoom in and out. So just zoom in. Zoom out. You see the board?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Quiet down. Let's go over these real quick. 7, perfect. All right. So, guys, we talked about apartheid yesterday. Just stay quiet. You're going out. So we talked about apartheid yesterday. What is apartheid again, real quick? What is it, Jose?
I think it was when it was slavery down in South Africa.
Not slavery, but what? Go ahead, Nicholas.
The complete separation of races.
Yes, the complete separation of races inside of South Africa is the only policy. So think about this. So it lasted from 1948 to 1994. It's a long time, and it's pretty recent. Why do you think it lasted this long? Why? Why did it last this long? Malachi, why do you think it lasted this long?
Maybe because the other races were being oppressed by the whites, so the public could get their opinion out.
Well, yeah, there's no way for them to get their opinion out. They had to wait because they were not allowed to vote or have any say in a political election. But why? Think about another. Someone give me another reason before we move on. Why else do you think this lasted so long into like the modern age? Nathan, why do you think it lasted so long?
Nobody attempted to separate races.
No one attempted to bring the races together. Why is that? Do you think people were afraid? Why?
Because they didn't want to get punished.
Yeah, because they didn't want to get punished. It's a good point. The penalties were severe for trying to fix these things. So that's also a good way to think about it. What else? Well, actually, that's well. Do you think people were more afraid? Do you think they didn't have the education to do it as well? Christian, do you think that these people were educated that they were oppressing the non-wants? Why do you think? Yeah, if you're educated, you can gain things, you can have opportunities. So that's part of the reason they made sure they weren't educated. So yeah, all in 1994, the international community didn't do enough really to stop it for a while. But the United States didn't put a lot of pressure on it until later. All right. Next, guys, you're going to hold on to that paper. We're going to do a quick little activity. So, what we're doing is I have similarities and differences on the board. Similarity and difference. You're going to look at your notes, look through them real quick, and I'm going to call on people. So read through your notes real fast. I'll give you like a minute to do so. I'll be talking, read through your notes, and we're going to do similarity and differences between each one. I'm going to call on people at random. When you come up to the door, when you come up to the board, write one of the similarities down that you can think of, and we'll do this for a little bit until I think we come up with enough of them. You cannot see the board at all.
No, you're losing nothing.
No, let's see. Yeah, zoom in and out just so that I can tell. So 30 seconds, we're going to go over this in just a second. So we're doing similar and difference between the Jim Crow laws we went over yesterday and apartheid. Think about it. I'll go random. Come to the board and write down one of them. Easy. Zoom out when they go. Zoom in. Well, guys, speed up, please. While you put away. Thank you. We all have our notes out. All right, let's get started. Sophie, I'm picking on you first. You're close to the board, and hopefully we can kind of get this. So, Sophie, give me a similarity between apartheid and. They're both racial. Go ahead, right up on the board, please. They're both racial. So what do you mean? Who's being oppressed in both situations? Who are the ones oppressing? Who are the ones being? Who's doing it? Who's the correct? White people. Good. Both involve race. Both involve race. That's a good point. Madison, give me a difference. difference between these two things? Different time periods. Go ahead, right up on the board, please. Thank you. Different time periods. That's exactly right. Which one went longer? Or which one lasted longer to the future? Going to like modern. Which one ended last? Parts? Which one? What's it called? Right next to you. Apartheid. Absolutely. That's the one that ended last, or ended in 1994. Different times. Angela, give me the similarity. What do you think? You can't think of a similarity. Can you think of a difference? So let me ask you: did they happen in both? Did they happen in the same place? Where did the apartheid happen? Where did Jim Crow happen? United States, guys. United States. You'll write this down for me. Do the places for me. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Excellent job. All right, just trying to think of who else. Austin, give me a similarity. Anyone help him out for this one thing you think of? Go ahead.
They're both segregated public places.
Both segregated public places. Fill that up on the board for me, please. Well, segregated public places, absolutely. What can you give me an example of a public place that's segregated?
Schools.
Schools, absolutely. Any public restaurant, public restroom, any type of place like that is going to be segregated. All right, let's get a difference in here. Nicholas, give me a difference.
And with apartheid, it was the minority oppressing the majority, while in the Jim Crow laws, it was the majority. No, it was
You're on the right track.
the majority oppressing the minority.
So you're saying that, what are you saying, that the white people who were oppressing made up the most of the population in the South and made up the least amount of population in South Africa? Absolutely. Go put it on the board for me, please. And drill my camera, please. Let's get one more for each, and we will move on after that. So, let's think of one more. Brandon, can you think of one more similarity between them? Well, let me ask a question. Who's doing the oppressing in both situations? Absolutely. So that's one. There we go. Go down for him. You brought up H and whites.
Say hi to the camera.
So you're saying, well, remember white people were the ones who were the oppressors, who were causing the harm. Let's get one more difference. Malachi, can you think of another difference?
Yeah.
What do you got?
They were all different state, the Jim Crow laws, it was state and local, and then apartheid was national.
So which one of those would be the more serious?
Apartheid.
Apartheid why? Because our national law is more serious than state and local? Absolutely. Go ahead and throw that up on the board for me.
Say hi to the camera, Malcolm.
I'm just thinking about something. Does anyone want to volunteer for one more similarity? We can call some people around, see if anyone knows these. about another difference? What was it for Jim Crow? Who were the groups that were affected by it? What were the two groups? What's the guy? Black and white. What about, were there other groups for apartheid besides just black and white? Absolutely, Guy, write down more groups being affected. Yeah, good job, thank you. What we just said, was apartheid affecting more than just two groups? So absolutely, write down more groups. Good job. Nathan, one more similarity. Can you think of one? Okay, well here, I'll help you out here. So, were these, well, what was the overall goal? What did the white people want to make sure they were doing? What was happening in both these situations? Yes, controlling everything. So, white people controlled everything. What did that mean they need to do? Keep who down? Keep them below them. What were the white people trying to keep down? Who were the people they're trying to keep down? Black, non-white people. So would they? So how do you do that? You need to make sure they stay down in terms of education and what else? Economically, right? So do you think both these laws caused people to? Both these laws affected people's wallets, the economy? So write down both of them affected. Both of them forced the group down economically.
Say cheese.
Is that? I know. You just say use economics against it. All right. Good job, guys. Next, I'm going to hand out your all's assignment for today. Thank you. Oh, actually, let's go over these real quick. So it's important that you know these guys, because I'm going to ask you on your test to tell me similarities and differences between these two types of policies. Guys, heads up, hoods off, please. And just take it off over there. So you can see they're both racial. They both have to do with colors of people's skins. They both segregated public places. White people were the ones who were oppressing the other people, and they used economics against them. So they make laws to keep them poor. Remember we looked at the pictures of what white South Africa looks like versus what non-white South Africa looks like. And then you have for differences, there's different time periods. It was in different places. Whites were the majority in the South and the minority in South Africa. And state, local, national, state, local for national, state, local for Jim Crow, national for South Africa. All right. Sorry. She's not on this one anymore. All right, next, guys, I'm going to hand out your all's assignment. Is a brochure. Josh, would you mind handing out this one? Is a brochure. So you will take your piece of computer paper. We're going to fold it together in just a second. What I'm giving you is the assignment instructions and it's not the information for the assignment you need. So Josh is having it. Here you are. All right. So, the instructions say, so everyone take a look at this. This side. So for this assignment, you are creating an apartheid brochure. This brochure needs to be colored and made neatly. It also needs to describe several aspects of apartheid. Use your notes in the information packet, which is just one sheet. I gave somebody a packet, just a sheet. This sheet right here. I've given the packet I've given you for the information in this brochure. So use that and your all's notes, your all's information. The pages need to answer the following questions. It needs to be a title page. What is apartheid? Who did it affect? Why is it important? What are some examples of laws and rules? So tell me, like, some examples of the segregation that was put in place, and how did it end? Is everyone clear on that? So each page of your brochure needs to have, needs to have that. If you're going to fold your brochure, do it with me now. Take it going like this. Fold it in half. Fold it in half. Take the other half, fold it over. Like that. And then bam, you have your brochure. Real easy.
Like that.
No. Fold it in half, one side. No, halfway to the paper. So do it again. Fold it like this. Halfway. Face off. Sorry, I made funny. Fold it over again. Look like this. So guys, you don't fold it all the way over. You fold it halfway.
Oh, Mr.
I know, guys, this is folding paper. It's a really difficult task for everybody. We're going back to kindergarten, guys. Stay with me. Does everyone have it? If you're having a lot of trouble, I can help you make it this thing. But, real quick, you can see you have a title page. What is it? No, I'll help you in a second. So real quick, you'll have a title page. What is apartheid? Who did it affect? Why is it important? What are some examples? And how did it end on the back? So you can do them any order you want, but have had it at the end on as the last one, have the title page be the first one. So you can go in any order in the middle if you want, but just make sure you have all those pages in there. Yes? No. All right, so I'm going to do it one more time for everybody. All right. Are you too, man? Those for you. All right. Stay with me real quick. You're going to fold your paper halfway. So, like, you'll do it on one side of it. I know.
What side of it?
Oh, like this. You see the fold I'm making?
You
Do that. And you fold the other side over. And bam, you got it. Jose, I will make yours in a second. There besides Jose have it. All right. So you're going to do that. I would read through your information sheet first. I would color everything in with a pencil. And then I would go in and make it. We're going to work on it today, all the rest of the class, which is about 8:48. So you have until 9:13. We're a little bit over. About like 20 or so, a little bit over 20 minutes or so. But like, yes. Please get to work. Work quietly, no headphones in. But as long as you all are working, it's fine. Please keep going. I will help you with anything you need. Work quietly. Get it done. You're walking through, making sure people are working. If you need help folding, please raise your hand. I will help you.
Everybody tries to go on.
Would you out? Get to work. If you need colored pencils, they're up there. And with markers as well. Yes.
Do you know what color the part-size flag was?
If you need to look that up in your book, you can, but I can show you in a second. Yes. So use your notes, tell me what it is, what it affects, work through it, make your title page. We'll work on this for the next probably next day or two. I'll put it on the board. That's what it looks like. If you're using your phone to look something up, that is fine. Yep. That's the apartheid. Guys, that's the flag, the old flag of South Africa before the apartheid ended. So usually it kind of stays up for what apartheid is. So if you want to add color that in and like decorations for it, you can. I would get the information down first, then call it whatever you want. So yeah, guys, each of the questions. So you'll have your title page. The one of the slabs will be what is apartheid. The other one is who did it affect. The other one will be why is it important. The inside one right here.
But then how did it go? Got it, Mr. Hymes.
You got it. There you go. The title page. What is apartheid? Who did it affect? Why is it important? What are some examples? And how did it end on the back? That was a nice sketch by me, by the way. Not too well. So each flap answers one of those questions. I don't want you to do this.
Sorry, you know.
I get so much artistic. Guys, I want to make this worth about 80 points. Do a good job.
When is this due tomorrow?
No, we'll have it due by Friday. You can do the definition with the notes for this one. Guys, you can use any definitions you have, whatever you think works the best and sums it up. You can use the one from your notes, one from the information sheet I gave you. I know they're a little bit different, but use the ones you think is the best. They're all fine definitions. You don't need to have to have your notes to do this. What? Yeah, just write it one time. Make sure it's like a draw picture, whatever you want. Kind of like when you're doing it, you just. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, title page. Yeah, you color it. I would write everything in, then color it last. White is not a color you can make. Good try though, Christian. I like your thinking though. Did you say that? Is that you who said that? What? I'm gonna color it white.
Yeah.
Fair. I like your thinking, but no. Black pen? Yes, I do. Yes.
So you just like look up the stuff on here.
Yeah, all the stuff's in the packet or in your notes. So if you take them off. Well, yeah, I guess the part of that flag you can't go away.
Yeah.
So I guess you really own me there. Do you need a new piece of paper?
Brochure instead of brochure.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Maybe a little.
Doesn't matter where you go to close it. As long as the title is around it, I don't know.
I'm curious. I could look at your Hi.
It doesn't matter, so as long as it's out there, it's how it ends last, as long as it's, so I don't know how it ends last.
See, there you just the word Harper for me. You'll be fine. You said push it. They also played you. Great, my Show him. Show him your line.
That's straight.
Oh. Like just a
Ooh.
that is just good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Mark, you did.
I think an item was
No, I don't.
Ugh.
Sorry,
You know what, Jim?
nice one. What's that nothing?
Johnson, a paper, please.
Please don't paper.
Can I text the behaviors? Oh,